Hello, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever the sun is on its journey, where you are. Let's continue the talk about a solar moon sign. So, continuing on with Moon in Leo. Oh, where to begin? I have this energy, actually. My moon is in Cancer, but 23 degrees right in the cusp with Moon in Leo, and it is such a huge part of my life. And every Moon in Leo I know, this energy is a huge part of their life, and it really shapes who they are, and it's just a huge insight into so much of personal energies, and understanding the self. And with this particular energy, this is a very interesting combination. You have the moon, right? Everyone knows the moon. Um, in the sign of the sun. The sun rules one astrological sign, being Leo, the summer fixed fire sign, and and the moon sign is one of the three main signs. You have the sun sign, of course, the rising, which is a whole other thing, and the moon sign. So this is a really powerful energy in your life. If you have this, if or whoever you know has this energy, this is very. I mean, every moon sign is very prominent in a person's life, but I've noticed, no matter what the sun sign, I've had friends who are sun sign Capricorn and moon sign Leo. Very different combinations. Sun sign Capricorn is much more, focused, grounded, practical, humble, yada yada yada. Whereas Leo is more flamboyant, out there, creative, and even with a Capricornian sun, I have a friend who's very. Um, Very inspiring and very, just this great, nice warmth and feelings of creativity, and just the Leo really comes out. So let's talk. I've talked a little bit about some other stuff. Let's talk about what does Moon in Leo actually mean. So, Moon is emotions. Moon is subconscious. It's how we deal with our perceptions of ourselves. So it rules a lot in our lives. I have that in Leo as a huge just whoosh of fire. An amazing. How to put it into words, not just sounds. Moon and Leos are just the warmest people I've met. And people who have this sign are always just so very generous. Um, Focused on just having a great time, on making sure everybody's having a good time, on just being an entertainer in some form or another. For me, I love art, especially music, and that's definitely where my Moon in Leo comes out. Is playing music, is creation. Having Moon in Leo is also a very big control sign. You have Leo, one of the four fixed signs, very stubborn. Very focused. Not necessarily a bad thing. Stubbornness is a good thing too. But definitely, that is the lower order of this energy placement, is stubbornness for the sake of being stubborn, or like totalitarianism, being bossy. I have definitely experienced this in my life with this energy of Moon and Leo, of feeling like you have to control everything going on around you. You're directing it, be it friends, work, family, whatever. Moon and Leo can get extremely bossy, and I've definitely lived through that, and I've had to grow over that, And I've been on the other side too, where Moon and Leos that I know get a little too Leo-y. The lower order of Leo, the I know best always. I don't have to ask anyone, or you know what I mean. That's definitely the challenge for this placement. The beauty of it is there's a great upside to it. Moon and Leo, for all of the independence, for all of the power that this placement holds, Moon and Leo really wants to connect to people. Leo is the leader. It is the spotlight entertainer, the person who really likes to affect people in one way or another, you know? So that's another aspect to all this, is Moon Leo can be very, um, they are very independent, don't get me wrong. It's not like everything they do is for applause. But definitely it is a part of the makeup of this energy, because Moon and Leo in general naturally does wish to lead other people. You know, the lion is very proud but also very capable, and it's in his skills in her skills, the Leo person's skills to lead people and to guide them and to not boss them around. Again, this is something to watch out for, and for me too. But definitely providing guidance is a good outlet, and I really enjoy giving advice and helping people with problems and stuff. Um, if I can, offer advice that helps or perspective that helps. So, so let's see. Moon and Leo. If you have Moon and Leo, I really recommend that you get creative, that you do something that gets your emotions out there, because from personal experience, not having an outlet to shine, not having your own thing to focus on, be it music or reading or writing or more a creation aspect. So writing, drawing, music, theater. I mean anything that you're acting. You know what I mean? And you can act even in writing. Or, excuse me, but definitely this energy needs to be seen and needs to be felt, heard, listens to, so that outlet's got to be there in one form or another, and it doesn't even have to take a necessarily creative route. Moon and Leo is also a great boss. Again, if I don't get too bossy, they are really great at overseeing what's going on around them. The circle, the colleagues, employees, whatever, and helping them. Again, this is the higher order. A lower order Leo, Moon and Leo is just gonna be bossy and order you around and think that they're amazing and that everything revolves around them, and that sucks. That's lower level Leo. I've lived through that too. With this energy, just be careful, but be wary of ego. Fire is ego, and Moon and Leo is fire. This is a very big ego placement. Very big. You know what ego means. It's very much centered around the self, and it's just whenever lower order of any element really comes out, it's not a pretty sight. And when fire specifically comes out, it's very much a me, type game. Imagine this: fire and air are the two elements that are the most childlike, the most enthusiastic, and most, just the spirit of a child. You know how that is. Very, sometimes, but also very innocent, very honest. A lot of really beautiful things as well. And that's a really great thing about this sign too. Is Moon and Leo is so warm. You have all those beautiful qualities of fire there, warmth. Again, this beautiful childlike view of the world. That can be very simplistic, but and again, a great way. Sometimes simplistic thinking is necessary to move, to get going, to get through. So Moon and Leo definitely brings a sense of play, a sense of joy, creativity, youthfulness. Yeah. So yeah, some advice. I already said the creativity thing. That's a big part of it, huge part. Um, just because you have so much creative abilities at your disposal, Sun and moon, Jesus. Sun is creation too, so this is a great sign for um, art, for really anything that you can throw your focus behind. Whether it's a job in your helping oversee a project or helping oversee a team, or you're a teacher, this is a wonderful placement for teachers. Absolutely. Leo and Aquarius are wonderful teachers. Um, yeah, so Moon in Leo could come out as that. Again, it really does favor the arts, though. So if you are teaching, if you are in a job, a boss or whatever, definitely I would recommend having some kind of artistic flair, something that you can be proud of, something that you know that you contributed to as an individual that nobody else could replicate. This is just some advice. I think a job like this would be very fulfilling for a Moon in Leo, definitely. So let's see, some famous Moon in Leos and how it comes out. Let's see. We have Paul McCartney, and I think that's pretty pretty obvious one of how that comes out. That's a very great example of the creativity aspect of this sign. Matt Bellamy as well, from Muse, singer, guitarist, lyricist, pianist, this amazing musician, and was that a train? I don't even fucking know. All right, word. Anyways, I don't know if you heard that. Otherwise, that made no sense. But so yeah, Matt Bellamy, again, extremely creative, extremely powerful. That's another thing is very powerful voice, not only in singing but just in speaking. This energy really does draw people to you. The sun is just a magnet of attraction. Look at what's going on right now. Feel what's going on right now. Surf the earth as it goes around the sun. Everything's going around the sun. It's very fascinating. Everything in our solar system and in other solar systems, other suns. So solar system. Sun's a very big deal. It's just so much power, so much energy. And Moon and Leo really captures that. They have that energy readily at hand for themselves. And to serve others, Or to guide, or however you want to put it. Inspire. So, let's see if I can think of any other Moon in Leos. I can't right now. I have a feeling there's more, but I'll come back to that. If you're Moon in Leo, I would really recommend you hanging out with somebody who has Aquarius. So an Aquarius, somebody with a lot of Aquarian energy. It could be in Venus, Mars, but Venus is probably better. Anywhere really, like in the upper echelon of the chart. So the main signs. You got Sun, Rising, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars. It definitely helps. It's not as powerful as like Venus or other signs. But it's a fixed fire energy. So Leo and Aquarius are partner signs. So I would really look for Aquarius in your partner. Really any partner, but especially romantic partner, definitely. With Moon and Leo, you gotta have somebody who has Aquarius. It's just it's a necessity, definitely. So I would investigate the charts and just kind of have that in mind. Let's see, other fire signs, Aries and Sag get along great with Moon and Leo. Other air signs, get along great as well. The other air signs are Aquarius, like I was saying, partner signs. Libra and Gemini. I'm a Gemini. I love Moon and Leo people. They're just so much fun. They're warm. They're generous. They're just big-hearted. It's a huge aspect of Moon and Leo. It's just a huge heart. A lot of care. A lot of compassion. Other Moon and Leos. I can't think of any right now, but if I do, I'll put it up. I can't think of any. So in any case, I hope this has been fun, informative, educational, whatever you were searching out of all this. Insightful, something to pass the time. Hey, cool, that's cool. Whatever works. But I hope that you did enjoy this as much as I enjoyed it, and yeah, if I think of anything else, I will post another video for Moon and Leo. So, namaste. Alright, peace. Until next time.